A man, just before his execution, was forced to sign an agreement with the museum director. The deal stated that his consciousness would be handed over to the museum after death, in exchange for the museum taking care of his family's basic needs. Believing it was merely a computer simulation, the man agreed, thinking it was worth it for his family's future. But this was only the beginning of a nightmare. Soon after, the director used a machine to extract the man's consciousness. He then transferred it into a digital panel, placing it in the same prison cell where the man had once been held. The man never expected that his consciousness would actually be restored into the real world. Before he could even process what had happened, the director pressed a button, trapping him in the device. This had been the director's plan all along, to preserve the man's mind permanently. He used it as a personal outlet for anger and as a star attraction to boost museum attendance. As long as the electric shock stayed under 10 seconds, the man's consciousness would not be destroyed. As expected, crowds of visitors lined up daily to interact with the executed criminal. Because it was the mind of a convicted killer, no human rights groups came to his defense. Most people believed he deserved it. After each session, visitors even received a souvenir, a snapshot of the man's consciousness, a sliver of his eternally imprisoned mind. What no one knew was that this man had been wrongly convicted. Everything had been orchestrated by the director. His cruelty enraged the man's family. Soon, his daughter tracked the director down. She had already disabled the security systems and made the director drink poisoned water. As he began to lose control of his body, she strapped the consciousness extraction device onto his head. Only then did he realize the woman was the prisoner's daughter. Within minutes, the poison had spread throughout his body, and he died on the spot. When he awoke, he found himself inside a digital prison. He had become an imprisoned mind, just like the man before him. But the woman had reversed all of the director's technology. She fused his consciousness with her father's, determined to make him feel ultimate pain. The director begged for mercy, but she ignored him. She gave a final, tearful goodbye to her father, then pulled the lever without hesitation. Electricity surged through the cell. The director felt his mind tear apart in unbearable agony. When the countdown ended, the cell went dark, the merged consciousness was gone forever. A souvenir popped out from the machine, a snapshot of the director's mind. The woman calmly took it and walked away. She grabbed the interference device she had hidden atop the air conditioner. As the unit sparked and caught fire, she drove off into the night.